Welcome everybody to SMA Live in the afternoon. It is show number 2. It's been a busy day for me. You know what? I am very pleased to have on with me right now, Elijah. Hey, buddy. I know, first of all, if you guys have been watching the World Cup, he had to wait 30 minutes before he started talking to me because he was so excited.
Honestly, I was on the edge. I'm still on edge right now, to be honest with you, Mallory. I'm still on edge right now. I'm still shaking with nerves. You know, we never, ever win on penalty kicks, so it's brilliant to get the W today.
Well, just to clarify things, he was pulling for England, in case you guys didn't know that. So, and England has a little bit of a bad history of penalty kicks, so
just a little bit
worked up right now. Well, first of all, welcome to the show, and you're out in California on the West Coast now. Go ahead and tell me about what you're doing out there.
Oh, mate, so I've had a great trip so far. I've been here for about a week now. I came over last Wednesday. It's a pretty long flight, it's 11 hours, but took me a couple of days to get adjusted to time difference and stuff like that, but everything's going really smoothly. The training is like fantastic. You know, I've got some of the best guys in the world to train with here. You got Raymond, you got Robbie, I got Jack Felton over here, Leon, Jamal. So a lot of my teammates, the All-Stars, are living out here in California. So it's great to train with them, but also, you know, do some team bonding and get together with them and stuff. So it's really cool.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If you guys are not friends with this young man on Facebook, he posted a vlog. It was very good. I love it. It shows you going to the airport. It shows the before picture. You're all excited, and then after that 11-hour flight, you kind of trained. You know, it's a long flight.
Yeah.
But so how you enjoy? I know you got to be enjoying that California weather.
Oh, it's perfect. I couldn't ask for any better. You know, it's not too hot for me, but it's not too cold either. It's just like the perfect temperature right now. So yeah, everything's great. I'm loving it. Loving the sunshine. We don't get very much of it in England, so yeah, it's really nice to have a little bit of sunshine for a while.
Well, one question I do have to ask you on that vlog, it showed a Mario Kart game. So I was wondering who won that.
Oh, that was Raymond. Raymond's got. If you speak to Raymond about the Mario Kart thing, he's found a special car that he uses. It's a pink Hello Kitty mobile, and it's got terrific handling. I mean, he's just whipping everybody with it. So yeah, but those Mario Kart games are good fun. They're actually downstairs playing right now. So I might have to go and show them what's up.
I'm still wrapping my head around Raymond and a pink Hello Kitty mobile.
Oh yeah.
It brings some images together, you know.
Oh yeah, pink Hello Kitty mobile. It's got a tail and everything.
So you're coming. You guys are all coming out to the. Sorry about that. You're all coming out to the U.S. Open this weekend.
Yes. Yeah.
Who else is traveling with you from your team?
So Robbie's going to be traveling with me, and then we'll have Kevin out there too, and we'll also have Joe Fife there and Chris Walker. Those are the teammates that are going.
And you guys are going to be doing team fighting out there, correct?
Yeah, we'll be doing a team for sure.
Is this your first time at the U.S. Open?
It is. This will be my first U.S. Open, so I'm really excited. I've heard good things. I know it's a ridiculously big tournament, so I'm really looking forward to going and experiencing it for the first time for sure.
Well, one thing you will definitely find out is that heat out in California is going to be a lot different from the heat that you have here in Florida. It's going to be like walking through a sauna the entire time. So prep for that. It's going to be
all right. Then I will do.
How much longer are you going to be in the United States?
So I'm actually here for another 7 weeks.
Oh, 7 weeks. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm here for a while. Really. Just focusing on the training and learning from these guys. And then me and Robbie are going to Guatemala in a few weeks as well. So in August, just before I go home, the week before I go home, we're going to Guatemala too. So that'll be interesting.
That's going to be a pretty big international stay for you from the United States to Guatemala here. That sounds like a lot of good times coming up.
Yeah, it should be. I'm really excited. I'm having a great time already, but I think it's only going to get better. So.
I'm going to throw up a few pictures for you real quick, just in case. Let me see. You've had quite the year. Let's see. I know you couldn't get you to the Irish Open, but you were having, what was it, the Hungary Open for Waco that you won?
Yeah, I did. So I did I've done quite a few events this year actually. So in the States, I've already done the AKA Warrior Cup, which was my first tournament of the year. And then I did the Compete Nationals too. And then in Europe, I've done the Point Fighting Cup in Milan, Best Fighter Waco World Cup, and I also did the Hungarian Waco World Cup. So they're all really big European events over here.
In some of these pictures, it's got you with the BJJ gi on. Give me a little info about that.
Yeah, so just recently, actually, I got my blue belt. So about a month ago, I got my blue belt. I was really, really excited, really happy to get that. I'm absolutely loving the jiu-jitsu. It's nice to be, even though I can still learn things in sport karate, it's nice to just go back to something that I know absolutely or did know nothing about, and just really be a student again and take everything in. So I'm absolutely loving the jiu-jitsu, and I'm going to keep it going for sure.
Okay. Well, let's see. What for sport jiu-jitsu, are you thinking of making it a career, or just you just love learning new and great martial arts?
I mean, right now, I'm just using the jiu-jitsu because I love it, and I'm learning so much. But maybe further down the line, I could potentially cross over into something else. But we'll wait and see. Right now, it's just all for learning and growing as a martial artist. But eventually, we'll see about something else for sure.
Well, hold on 1 second. I think I got a fan on the line for you. Let me see if I can get that volume
cool.
there.
Cool.
Let me see here. Go ahead, sir.
Hello there. I'm interested in Elijah Everill. He's a young up-and-coming fighter. Is he worth going to watch?
He is on the phone right now. We were trying to get your dad to hang on the line for you, so I had to call him.
How you doing, Dad?
Here he is. Surprise for your dad.
How you doing, Dad?
Let me see. Let me move the speaker over.
Yeah, I can't see.
Give it a say again.
How you doing, Dad?
How you
doing? One more time. You go ahead first, Elijah. He spoke first.
How you doing, Dad?
You all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm all good.
It's coming home. It's coming home.
Oh yeah, it's coming home. Kissing the badge right now. 3 lions.
Now,
Mallory rung me, told me you were coming on the show, so you got me on for a little surprise for you. How you doing?
Nice.
Calm down.
Say that again.
How you doing? Have you calmed down now?
Oh, just a little bit, yeah. Like I needed to go. Mallory told me earlier, it was like, can you do 2 o'clock? I was like, let's do 2:30 because I'm going to need another 30 minutes after that game just to compose myself a little bit.
Yeah, Mallory kept me in touch. He told me he was going to get you on later, so he said, "You want to come on as a surprise?" And I said, "I'd love to." So Mallory's.
Oh, nice, awesome. It's good to hear from you again, Dad.
So, how about you, Mallory? Did you enjoy the game?
I thought the game was fantastic, and if England has gotten past that hard point, you know what? Hey, it's all there. I've even looking to buy an England jersey. Maybe I can. Maybe you guys can adopt me that way.
Oh, nice, yeah. For sure, Mallory. Yeah. You got it.
We'll get you an England jersey. Don't you worry about that, kid.
I will gladly accept that. Thank you for calling, sir. I'm sorry that the video link didn't work up, but appreciate you calling the show. Talk to you soon.
No problem. See you soon, buddy.
All right, Dad. See you soon.
Yeah, I was trying to get that on for a surprise for you.
No worries.
We're having a little bit of trouble with the video, but hey, there you go. Because I was talking to both of you all during the game, and I can imagine, everybody's sitting there just clinching like that and everything.
It was crazy. Honestly, when we won on penalties, I was going crazy. I was going mental. You can ask Robbie too. Robbie was going pretty crazy. So basically, all of the All-Star team now are all England fans, so which is nice.
There it is. So tell me something that you've done. Since you've been spending a good amount of time in the United States, you had a week plus earlier this year where we actually had a chance to train. And now you're out here for an extended period of time. What is something that you wanted to do that you haven't got a chance to do yet since you come to the United States? And then something that you have done that's been pretty cool.
Okay, cool. So one of the things that I really like about the United States is it makes me adapt as a fighter, which is, it makes me better as a fighter. So obviously I'm used to the European circuit. Things work a little bit differently. You kind of have to adapt the techniques that you throw. The gamesmanship's a little bit different. The rounds are longer. And then over here, I mean, you got the 2-point body kick, and even like even the techniques that the referees score are different. Like, one thing I've noticed in America is it's you know, whoever attacks, whoever presses, whoever's the more offensive usually gets the benefit of the doubt on the score. Whereas in Europe, you'll see this slightly different, and it's usually the more defensive fighters that get the score. So, I mean, one thing I really enjoy is just coming out, fighting different people, and you know, it makes me use a slightly different style to what I'm used to as well. So it just makes me better all around as a fighter. Another thing that I like about the States, I really love the night shows. So I've been lucky enough to fight on a couple of those this year already. I made it to the finals of the Warrior Cup lightweight grands, and then it compete nationals. I managed to get the overall title there. So that was a really cool experience for me to fight on you know, such a big night show in front of so many people. So in Europe, we don't really have the night shows as big as you guys do. I mean, the only place that really does it is the Irish Open. So it's nice to go over there and experience that for sure. Yeah.
That is, you're exactly right about that. We do love our night shows over here, and we usually, you know, roll things towards that. It is interesting that you mentioned that the defensive fighter gets kind of more the nod over in Europe, whereas the offensive fighter, the fighter that's pressing, does get the reaction from the United States. Speaking of that, let me get your comments on this. I don't know if you've actually seen, but it just broke about 3 hours ago. Zolt Marati announced his retirement from point karate. I didn't know he was dealing with that injury. You know, just give us your thoughts on that.
It's such a shame for everybody who's a fan of the sport. It really is. I mean, I've looked up to Zolt for a very long time, you know, ever since I was 6, 7, 8 years old. So, you know, he's going to be remembered as one of the legends in the sport for sure. And I wish him all the best. I hope he can get over his injury really quickly. You know, that's the most important thing. The most important thing is your health. So,
Absolutely.
you know, you got to be healthy and you got to look after your family. So, you know, I appreciate him making that decision. You know, it must have been a really tough decision for him. But yeah, the sport's going to miss him dearly, and he'll always be remembered as one of the legends. So I'd like to say thank you to Zolt for inspiring me to be a better fighter every day.
You're absolutely right. And the tributes, you know, that are going out from Richard Plowden to Avery, they've just been pouring in.
He really deserves it. He really does. You know, he's a hardworking guy. He's a really nice guy as well to talk to. So yeah, he's going to be remembered as one of the legends for sure, and I wish him all the best.
You know, actually, and to turn a page for Zolt too, huge comic book fan. We always talk comics when we're at tournaments. He loves. I know he loves all the Marvel comics and a few DC titles too.
Oh, no way! I didn't know that about him.
Yes, got to give a little bit more insight there for the players. So
yeah, well, you know me, Mallory. I love the Marvel. So.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? I'm trying to find a way to get to see Ant-Man. This is all inside baseball. While we're down in the U.S. Open, there's the UFC's that event. Got the UFC, you know, the whole U.S. Open.
There's some good stuff opening up that weekend. So I was just speaking to Robbie earlier on too, and he was like, maybe one of the nights we'll go and watch Ant-Man in downtown Disney or something like that. So yeah, I'll definitely speak to you about it. Anyway, we can meet up and we'll go watch it.
Absolutely. You know, and if I have to get away, could you call in sick to SMA for me so I can go with the movies with you guys?
Yeah.
Just tell them
don't worry about that.
Something going on. Well, I certainly appreciate you taking a few minutes. We will see you. I'm glad to hear that you know, All-Star / Fighter Syndicate will be there. They've got a lot of teams coming to the U.S. Open this year, and of course, everyone wants to get on ESPN. And I'm just hoping we're going to get the best fighters there. We're going to get a great tournament.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be a good tournament. So I'm really looking forward to it. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you over there as well, Mallory.
It will be good to see you, my friend. Thank you for spending the time. I will see you in just a few days. Yes, sir. And
a few days, yeah.
And go England, and we'll see you soon.
Go England. All right, buddy. Thank you very much for having me on.
Thank you, sir.